Are you ready?
Adams Cable Sports presents the Lackawanna League Division IV Girls High School Basketball Game of the Week, featuring a classic matchup between the Forest City Lady Foresters and the Mountain View Lady Eagles. Brought to you by Adams Cable Service and by the following Carbondale sponsors: Figlamini Drugstore, locally owned and trusted since 1929. Nick's Excavating and Paving, Main Street, Sunoco. By your local Napa Auto Parts store, Tonkin Auto Supply. Jerry's Tire and Auto Service. Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center. Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street, Childs. NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6, Mayfield. Your starting lineups are presented by Roselle Department Store. It's time for the tip-off of girls high school basketball as Forest City takes on Mountain View. Courtside at the Julius Przewski Gym with the call of today's game, here's Glenn Muskowski and Steve Young.
Welcome to a night of Lackawanna League Division IV Girls High School Basketball as the Mountain View Lady Eagles take on the Lady Foresters of Forest City. Alongside Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick from Frankie Carl Productions, Steve Young here with you for Girls High School Basketball as the Lady Eagles will take on the Lady Foresters. Mountain View overall coming into this ball game with a record of 4 wins and 13 losses. They were 3-3 in first half play in Division IV, 1-2 here in the second half, while the Lady Foresters overall with a record of 7 wins and 9 losses in Division IV. 2 wins, no losses. The Lady Foresters were 5-1 in the first half. So, Glenn, this shapes up to be a pretty good ball game between these two teams. The first half meeting at Mountain View, it was the Lady Foresters winning by 2, 45-43.
Well, Steve, this rivalry goes on for a long time. Back in the heydays, Carl Urbis was around, and these teams battled tooth and nail for years and years. And Mountain View had a really good program, and Carl, of course, you know the program Carl had. So Natalie Winter's taking over, and she's doing a nice job. Numbers are low, seems to me, here for a while, this year, Steve, for Forest City. So they started slow. They had a heck of an exhibition season.
Yeah, they lost their first 7, taking a look at the schedule, but they play some tough teams.
They play up.
Talking about that off air,
They play up, been playing up since Carl had the team. They always went to play better competition, and, ultimately it pays dividends for you down the end of the season when you're playing in this division.
Mountain View did the same. They lost their first 6, but they played Holy Cross, Riverside, Valley View, so they played up also. And coming into this ball game, Mountain View has lost their last 2, while the Lady Foresters are on a 2-game winning streak. So the stage is set for tonight's ball game. It's the Mountain View Lady Eagles and the Forest City Lady Foresters. Will have more pregame highlights after this timeout on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
Everyone is looking for ways to save money today. The Total Home Packages from Adams Cable Service are a great way to do just that. Starting at $69.99 per month, you can get cable, high-speed internet, and unlimited phone service. You're probably paying that much just for one service right now. Call Adams Cable Service today and ask about the Total Home Packages. Cable, internet, and phones starting at only $69.99 per month. Adams Cable Service has a package to meet your needs, and it's the smartest way to save money. Call Adams today. Here's great news from Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale that can save you money and make shopping for your prescriptions more convenient. Figlamini now has an $8.95 generic drug plan and free local delivery. Figlamini offers diabetic shoes, lift chairs, and home health supplies. That's what sets Figlamini apart from the chains. Locally owned and trusted since 1929. Stop in and see the difference for yourself at Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale, where you're not just a number, you're family. Improve the appearance of your property with the help of Nix Excavating and Paving of Carbondale. Nix Excavating and Paving provides the highest quality service in residential and commercial excavating, paving and seal coating, demolition, land clearing, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Nix Excavating and Paving also delivers sand, stone, topsoil, and mulch. For prompt professional service, call Nix Excavating and Paving Carbondale.
Here's Glenn and Steve with more Channel 7 high school basketball.
Welcome back to the Julius Brzezowski Gym here at Forest City High School for Lackawanna League Division IV girls basketball, the Mountain View Lady Eagles and the Forest City Lady Foresters. And in the junior varsity contest that concluded about 5 minutes ago, it was the Lady Foresters defeating Mountain View 32-18.
Well, Steve, this game, you're going to see probably the two people that do the job for Mountain View offensively are Whitaker and Wilder. They're averaging close to 10, 11 points a game. And for Forest City, their scoring is spread out. They're spread out between Zabriskie, Hartman, Condon, and McGraw. So they're averaging roughly 8 points a game for each one of them. So it's going to be who's going to play the better defense and who's going to stop the strong rebounding, I think, is going to be a key in this game, too. So I think we're going to have a good one.
Well, for the Lady Foresters, they lost the first half. Of course, Montrose the winner there in Division IV with a perfect 6-0 mark. And right now, the Montrose Lady Meteors with a record of 3 wins and no losses in league play. Of course, the Lady Foresters at 2 wins and no losses. So they definitely need this game here tonight.
Well, absolutely, Steve. And it's probably going to boil down to those same two teams at the end of the year. Whoever, if they both go, obviously, if they both go undefeated, whoever wins the game, it could set up a playoff game if Forest City comes on strong and beats Montrose in the second half. So it'd be interesting to see what happens here, and I see a probably pretty good one tonight.
Lady Eagles of Mountain View are coming off of a loss against Elk Lake on January 31st, 54-48, while the Lady Foresters, they were in action on January 31st, and they won at Susquehanna 38-27. So for the Lady Eagles and the Lady Foresters playing here tonight, game scheduled for last evening, of course, snowed out, no school, no game. So here tonight they'll go head-to-head. And Mountain View will be back in action coming up on Thursday against Blue Ridge, while the Lady Foresters will be home with the Lady Vikes of Riverside. So it's going to be a very busy time coming down the stretch with postponements, cancellations, schedule juggled around, and athletic directors do have their work cut out for them.
Well, they certainly do, Steve. I guess we're expecting some more snow sometime during this week. My wife watches the weather constantly, and she says maybe a couple more inches again, either tomorrow or tomorrow evening into Thursday. So who knows? But I've had enough already.
I've had enough. Let's trade the snowballs for beach balls. How about that?
That sounds like a plan.
We'll go to a break, and when we return, we will have your starting lineups for today's matchup between the Lady Eagles of Mountain View and the Lady Foresters of Forest City after this time out on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
You're ready for the big game, but how about your car? As you travel through downtown Carbondale, look for the classic yellow, blue, and red Sunoco sign. Drive in and fill up with the fuel of choice from Main Street Sunoco and get the finest performance from your car. At Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale, prompt, courteous service is always assured. Congratulations to our local athletes and coaches for their hard work and dedication from the staff and management of Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale. Looking for great prices and special offers on top quality parts and accessories? You'll find them at Napa Auto Parts. Visit Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale for great savings while supplies last. Only at Napa. Stop in and see Glenn, Garth, and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale, your know-how folks.
Napa know-how, Napa know-how.
It's time for the starting lineups for today's game, presented by the Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where you'll save up to 40% on all remaining winter apparel during their annual winter clearance sale. It's not too early to start thinking about that formal affair or special event. If you need to outfit a wedding party with tuxedos, let the experience of Sam Kalura at Roselle Department Store work for you in a perfectly tailored tuxedo by Sarno & Son. Remember, Roselle is school uniform headquarters in the Upper Valley for Lakeland, Carbondale area, LaSalle Academy, Holy Cross, Forest City, and Valley View, and they now offer fast, reliable laundry and dry cleaning services. You can always depend on Roselle Department Store for unsurpassed quality, style, and value. Sam and the staff at Roselle Department Store are proud to present the starting lineups for today's game between Mountain View and Forest City. For the Lady Eagles, getting the start at guard, Tori Wilder, a 5'4" senior, averaging 11 a ball game. It is Ariana Gabriel at guard, a 5'3" senior. She's averaging 5 points a ball game. Samantha Jones, a 5'6" freshman, averaging 12 a ball game. McKenna Whitaker, averaging 19 a ball game through all 17 games this season. She is a 5'4" senior guard. And Paige Spencer will get the start at forward. She is a 5'6" senior. Your starting five for the Forest City Lady Foresters, brought to you by the Roselle Department Store in Carbondale. Madison McGraw at guard, a 5'5" senior. Mackenzie Hartman at guard, she's a 5'5" freshman. Kendra Bendick lines up at forward, a 5'9" sophomore. Anna Congdon, 5'7" junior, is at guard. And Caitlin Zimbrisky at forward, a 5'6" senior. Time for basketball here at the Julius Brzezelski Gym. The Lady Eagles of Mountain View and the Lady Foresters of Forest City. Natalie Winters, of course, head coach of the Lady Foresters. Tom Rudzinski, head coach of the Lady Eagles. Got a chance to talk with Tom before going on the air. Of course, both head coaches. And Tom was saying, as soon as I said, boy, basketball is really moving by at a rapid pace, he said yes, and he's the softball coach up at Mountain View. And he just goes right into that transition. They'll have an open gym. So, you know, he's going to be a very busy guy right through the spring.
Tom's been banging around in high school athletics for a long time, Steve. He does an excellent job wherever he goes.
Samantha Jones and Kendra Bendick at the center court circle. And the Lady Foresters will control the opening tip. They go to Zimbrisky, and her shot is off the mark. And the ball is rebounded by Gabriel on the break. Mountain View will go right to the basket. Whitaker misses, and across midcourt in transition. It is Mackenzie Hartman, the 5'5" freshman guard. And she will work it on the left side, and jump shot by Madison McGraw.
Good rebound.
Fall, and the putback is up by Bendick, off the mark. And here is Whitaker to the basket. Layup is good, and Mountain View has a 2-0 lead.
Well, it looks like Mountain View's going to run out of their zone, hit the boards, and to get the ball down court. Another steal.
Great defensive play by Tori Wadler, and Whitaker going to the basket, draws the foul. 2-0 Mountain View, your leader. Opening moments of tonight's game here in Forest City. Great to have you on board. Madison McGraw called for the personal foul, her first, team's first. On the inbound pass, Samantha Jones with a long three out from the outside. Shot wouldn't fall, and here come the Lady Foresters on the break. Zimbrisky on the perimeter, and Lady Foresters trailing 2-0.
Mountain View in their 2-3 zone. Nope. It looks like we're going a little. Let's see here.
Kenzie Hartman
A little
on
zone,
that far side. And McGraw will give it up. Hartman with the outside shot, won't fall. And it is Jones collecting the loose ball. In transition, Whitaker will set it up for the Lady Eagles of Mountain View. And a long three from the outside won't fall for Gabriel. And the Lady Foresters will come up with the loose ball. They trailed 2-0 with 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. And Madison McGraw, the 5'5" senior, will work against Ariana Gabriel. Near side, Anna Congdon, and they'll go cross court. Zimbrisky will fire it out to Hartman. And off the drive, McGraw, baseline. And this is Zimbrisky with an open look, and she ties the game at 2. Now Ariana Gabriel will work the basketball to the baseline, and Lady Eagles will throw it away.
Well, unforced error there. No reason for that pass. Little box in one is Mountain View is playing against Forest City, and they're playing it against Bendick, I believe.
Lucy Adams, a 5'7" junior, checks into the Mountain View lineup as we are tied at 2 with 5.5 minutes to play first quarter. And from the left side, Anna Congdon misfires on the jump shot. Adams with the save, and in transition, here is Gabriel going coast to coast with the layup. Came up short, follow-up in the lane, and a whistle before the shot.
Blue, foul on blue, 25. Push.
That will be on Paige Spencer.
You don't expect that call to be made there.
No, not really. And we're tied at 2, the Lady Foresters and the Lady Eagles. Hartman on the perimeter.
Yeah.
And they'll come near side. Anna Congdon will bounce pass, and from the outside, Hartman drains a jump shot, and it's 4-2. The Lady
Well, they're going to
Foresters.
have Forest City's going to have to get into gaps on that box and flash a person to the high post, because they're having a hard time getting the ball to Kendra Bendick because she's being played a box in one.
Good hustle by Whitaker, and it will be Mountain View to inbound the basketball. Tori Wilder, 5'4" senior, to put the ball in play as the Lady Eagles trail 4-2. Adams to Wilder, and off the drive, Gabriel will give it up. Lucy Adams with an open look misfires. And here come the Lady Foresters across midcourt. Zimbrisky will give it up. And this is a jump shot by McGraw that won't fall. Gabriel with the rebound. On the fast break, Whitaker will try to push it back out for the save, and Mountain View turns it over. Good hustle, but they just could not get the ball back in play.
Yeah, they're running, so they're going to make some turnovers, but they got to be under control a little bit better.
4-2, the Lady Foresters lead the Mountain View Lady Eagles as we near 4 minutes to play first quarter. McGraw goes cross court. Hartman will give it up. And this time on the left wing, there's a ball kicked. And the Lady Foresters will inbound the basketball. Along the right baseline, Mackenzie Hartman to put the ball in play. McGraw wants to drive, puts up the shot, partially blocked. Good job by Mountain View. Wilder will, she was trapped, and gets the ball to Gabriel. Wilder will reset it as she drives the baseline. They'll kick it back out to Gabriel.
Little helter-skelter out there for Mountain View on offense, on the offensive end, Steve.
Yeah,
they have to settle down. They have to settle down.
Whitaker, between some defenders, goes to the basket.
Well, she wasn't going to be denied that time.
No way. McKenna Whitaker, a 5'4 senior. 33-point field goals for Whitaker this season, and she is on the free throw line, shooting at 63%, and Mountain View as a team at 54%. And it's a one-point game, 4-3. Mountain View offensively scoring 46 points while allowing 57. The Lady Foresters putting up 41 offensively and giving up 41 defensively. We're tied at 4, Mountain View and Forest City. Now some pressure applied by Mountain View. And the Lady Foresters will go to work in their half-court set. Hartman looks near side. McGraw drives the baseline. They go to Bendick, back outside, and a perfect shot by Mackenzie Hartman to give the Lady Foresters a 6-4 advantage.
You know, she's right in the perfect spot, right in the point, she's hitting the gaps over those two front people.
Gabriel will fire up a long three way off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds. Lady Foresters have the possession.
But the girl on this side has got to move out a little bit. She's getting caught in the corner here, and it's really hard for Hartman to pass her the ball. So she'll have to move out on the wing a little bit.
Lady Foresters having all kind of trouble with the full court pressure. Wilder will work it outside. And from the right corner, there's a jump shot by Gabriel. And we are tied at 6, Mountain View and Forest City. 2.5 minutes to play, first quarter. Anna Congdon fires the pass to McGraw and Hartman on the left wing. Good matchup anytime these two teams get together, as Zimbrisky is called for traveling. She was ready to take it right to the basket.
She had a step. You better put the ball on the floor first, though. That's not going to work.
Ariana Gabriel will work the basketball across the center court circle. And there's a loose ball. Mountain View will keep it. Gabriel will just flip it to Whitaker with under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. And this is Lucy Adams with a three from the corner. No good.
Good box out by Anna Condon that time.
And here come the Mountain View Lady Eagles with Gabriel laying it in with a left hand. And the Mountain View Lady Eagles have an 8-6 lead with $1:38 on the clock first quarter on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
Keep your vehicle running safe and efficiently with complete automotive care by Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, Brooklyn Street, Carbondale. You can rely on Jerry's for minor repairs, wheel alignment, Pennsylvania safety inspection and emissions testing, brake service, oil changes, computer diagnostics, and brand name tires for a smooth ride. Stop in and see Jerry. Call 282-TIRE or visit their website, jerrystire@gmail.com. Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, Brooklyn Street, Carbondale.
Now back to the gym for more Adams Cable High School basketball.
A minute and 38 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1 at the Julius Przewski Gym in this Lackawanna League Division IV girls basketball matchup with Mountain View leading Forest City 8-6. And the Lady Foresters will inbound the basketball.
Forest City's having a little problem with this full court press.
And we'll have a foul here on Mountain View on a reach-in.
Foul on Tori Wilder, Steve. Her first.
And the team's second. Now the Lady Foresters will get the ball across midcourt under
all
pressure.
They have to do to break the press is get the ball to the middle of the floor and dump it off accordingly down the sideline.
And Hartman off a screen gives it up. Near side, jump shot is off the mark by Emily Lewis of Forest City. And we'll have a whistle called on the Lady Foresters. Emily Lewis is called for the personal, her first and the team's fourth. Nearing 1 minute left in the first quarter. And it's Gabriel to work the Mountain View Lady Eagles half-court set. Gabriel will work it on the perimeter once again. They'll go back to the corner. Looks like Lucy Adams on that far side down there in the corner waiting for a pass. And Erica Freely launches a shot, no good. The putback is off the mark by Gabriel, knocked away. Lady Foresters have the possession with 42 seconds left in the quarter.
Well, Mountain View's going to have to move the ball a little bit better with the pass against the Forest City zone in order to get some free shots because they're actually playing with the ball too far out.
McGraw will fire up a shot off the back iron, no good. Freely collects the carom in transition. Here is Whitaker going right to the basket, misses the layup, and Lady Foresters with 20 seconds on the clock.
Should play for one here.
Hartman will fire the pass to Zimbrisky, near side. It is Emily Lewis. 10 seconds left. 8 seconds. Lady Foresters have to make a move right here. This is Zimbrisky with the basketball at 3 seconds on the clock. Ball's loose, and that will bring an end to quarter number one in today's Lackawanna League Division IV girls basketball matchup, with Mountain View leading Forest City 8-6 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale.
Welcome back to the Julius Brzezowski Gym here at Forest City High School. Alongside Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick, I'm Steve Young. It is the end of the first quarter, and the Mountain View Lady Eagles hold an 8-6 lead over the Lady Foresters.
Steve, the game was a little sloppy in the first half. First quarter, 4 turnovers for Forest City, 3 for Mountain View. But I think Mountain View's full court press is bothering Forest City a little bit. All they have to do is get the ball in the middle, say about top of the key down the other end, turn and look to the side, and then everybody breaks down the court, and they should break that no problem. Now, Mountain View's getting some shots, but they're long shots, and they're out there maybe 18, 19 feet. They could get better shots out if they just move the ball against the zone. Well, come on.
It is Wilder going to work, and this is Gabriel with an outside shot too long, and a foul along the baseline as Caitlin Zimbrisky had the rebound and then got belted pretty hard. And this foul will be called on the Lady Eagles. Second personal foul on Tori Wilder.
Look to the middle.
Team's third.
Yep.
And there's a turnover as Mountain View will work it out to Lucy Adams. Adams loses the ball in the lane, and here come the Lady Foresters with Hartman on the run. She will slow things down a bit and fire a pass on the left wing and reset the offense.
Now, see, they're
Hartman guarded by Freely. Erica Freely, a 5'2" freshman in the ball game.
Mountain View's in a little man-to-man now. Okay. Now you got to look inside.
Posting up, and a shot won't fall for Kendra Bendick. Follow-up is off the mark as players battle for it, and Lucy Adams will come up with the loose basketball. Whitaker across midcourt, guarded by Zimbrisky. Whitaker right to the basket, and shot won't fall.
Offensive foul, McKenna Whitaker. It's her first.
So Whitaker called for the personal, and the team's fourth. Both teams with 4 fouls, and Lucy Adams will check out of the lineup. Paige Spencer is back in for Mountain View. Zimbrisky with the pass to Hartman, and here come the Lady Foresters. Bendick, double teamed, needs help.
You got to stay off those wings because they'll trap you as soon as you come across half court in that wing area.
Outside jump shot is good by Mackenzie Hartman. And with 6.5 minutes left to go, we're tied at 8. There's a shot from the outside that's off the mark, and Spencer had the ball go off her fingertips. And the Lady Foresters will inbound the basketball and bring it the length of the court.
I think Forest City just needs to be a little bit more patient with the ball on the offensive end. They'll be fine. If they move the ball and get into gaps, as I said before, there's plenty of shots to be had if they're going to play a zone. Now they're in now they're back into a zone again. They're switching defenses as they come down the court.
McGraw with an outside jump shot, misfires. Ball's rebounded by Gabriel. Here comes Gabriel on the break, dishing off. Erica Freely with an outside shot, a little bit short. Ball's tipped around, and a foul called on the Mountain View Lady Eagles. We're tied at 8, Mountain View and Forest City, with 5:58 to play in the first half.
Another thing that Mountain View is doing is they're changing defenses as they come down the court, and that's disrupting the flow of Forest City's offense.
Now Emily Lewis, the 5'5" sophomore, coast to coast, short on the layup. A great battle right here as Caitlin Zimbrisky was battling for the ball. Jump ball, and well, we do have a foul.
Yep. Caitlin Zimbrisky foul.
Second personal on Zimbrisky, and the 5th team foul. We're tied at 8, Mountain View and the Lady Foresters, as Mountain View will go to work in its half-court set. Gabriel giving it up, and from the outside, Lucy Adams had the shot rim out. Well, let's check that. That was Erica Freely. Boy,
that was
like
3/4 of the way down. That was a
little bit too much English on it.
Well, I played a lot of golf with her father, and she shoots better than her father putts.
Here come the Lady Foresters across midcourt. And we'll have a reach-in now, and should be on Freely. She was right there.
Yeah.
6th team foul, first personal on Erica Freely, the 5'2" freshman guard. Lady Foresters inbounding the basketball. Now it's Emily Lewis and Hartman working on the wing. Posting up, Zimbrisky rejected by Wilder. Ball's knocked away. Mountain View will have the possession.
Well, they took Kendra Bendick out, give her a break in the action here. Now, Forest City's got to move the ball around the perimeter. When she's in there, you got to look to get her the ball. She's a scorer.
Gabriel fires the pass on the left wing to Freely. Freely will run the offense now on the perimeter. Wilder, baseline. Outside they go. Gabriel with an open look. Little bit short on the jumper. Hartman battling for the rebound and a whistle.
Good rebound. Lost her balance and turned it over. That's 7 turnovers for Forest City so far in this half.
Wilder to put the ball in play, and the pass goes to Gabriel. And from the outside, this shot is off the mark, and Emily Lewis with the rebound, slowing things down.
Good
Down
look.
the break they go
Good
to
look.
Hartman, and a picture-perfect pass results in a field goal, and the Lady Foresters have a 10-8 lead as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
When your car does this, call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale.
Now, more high school basketball courtside with Glenn and Steve here on Channel 7.
4:21 to play in the first half, and Forest City has a 10-8 lead over Mountain View and the basketball. As McGraw will fire the pass near side, Hartman will take control. Anna Congdon back in the ball game for the Lady Foresters. And Forest City will go to work in its half-court set with a 2-point lead.
I got to get some screening and movement out with the ball there.
Hartman left open, knocks down a shot, and it's 13-8.
She's on fire tonight, Steve. Right from that area.
Freely gives it up to Gabriel, and Gabriel off a screen will work it on the right side, and this is Freely. Short on the outside jump shot. McGraw cross midcourt, down to Zimbrisky for 2.
Well,
Lady Foresters with a 7-point lead, and this is Gabriel on a drive to the basket.
well, Forest City, the last couple of times down the court, has gone out in transition, got the ball down on the out on the wing, and they're drawing the defender and making some nice bounce passes the opposite side for easy layups.
Second personal on Ariana Gabriel and the team's 6th. Or let's check that on Mackenzie Hartman. That's her second in the team's 6th. Gabriel on the stripe for the Mountain View Lady Eagles as they now trail 15-9. Paige Spencer checks out. Adams is back in the ball game for the Mountain View Lady Eagles. Gabriel is a 64% free throw shooter, and this shot won't fall. 15-9, Lady Foresters. McGraw inside to Bendick for 2.
Well, she needs to get going here because she can only help Forest City if she gets the ball inside. She ran the floor nicely, got open before the defense was set up.
Wow, how about that? Lucy Adams drains a 3 from the corner.
That was way in the corner also.
17-12. Lady Eagles of Mountain View hanging tough here with 2 minutes and 43 seconds to play in the first half. Now Madison McGraw guarded by Freely. And off the drive, Hartman draws the foul. Blocking foul called on the Lady Eagles.
We should be in, the bonus, but probably a shooting foul.
Lucy Adams called for the personal. That's her first and the team's 7th. And Mackenzie Hartman on the stripe, 5'5" freshman guard, a 61% free throw shooter. Lady Foresters as a team shooting at 63% this season. They have an 18-12 advantage. Good shot, 19-12, your score. Gabriel will bounce pass, looking for Whitaker. They turn it over.
Yeah, Mountain View's too many unforced turnovers. They're just trying to make passes, and they're not having good angles with their passing.
Right here, the Lady Foresters have a pass intercepted by Erica Freely, hustling on the play. Wilder on the right wing. Wilder drives the baseline. She'll kick it back outside. It's Gabriel going cross court. Adams back to Freely. She will fire up the shot. Air ball. Hartman will fire the pass to McGraw. And here come the Lady Foresters with under 2 minutes to play in the first half. And from downtown, McGraw misfires. Hartman collects the carom. And the Lady Foresters right now with a 19-12 lead and the basketball. They'll come near side to McGraw. And that is a turnover on Caitlin Zimbrisky. Wanted to take it to the basket and took a step.
Well, you got to put the ball on the floor first. You can't take that step first. They don't get away with it too much in high school. That's more of the pro move. Of course, they may take 2 steps before they dribble.
Or more.
Pros.
7-point lead for the Lady Foresters, and the shot by Wilder from the outside won't fall. And McGraw will pull up with a short jumper. Off the back iron, no good. Gabriel collects the carom. Plenty of time for Mountain View right here as Gabriel will go right to the basket. Lays it up, misses, and draws the foul. Well, Gabriel saw the opening, Glenn, took it right to the hoop.
I will say this about Mountain View: they're not bashful. They'll take it to the basket, and they're taking some good shots. They're going strong to the basket.
Anna Congdon called for her first personal foul in the team's 7th. As Mountain View now trails 19-13, Erica Freely checks out of the lineup, and Kaylin Burney, a 5'5 sophomore, checks in wearing number 14.
I'll tell you, when Freely was in the game, she gave Mountain View a little bit of spark with her hustle all over the place. She's like a Spitfire out there on the floor.
19-14, the Lady Foresters with 59 seconds to play, first half. Now Madison McGraw will work it all the way out near the midcourt stripe. So Glenn, right here with 48 on the clock, do you play for one shot or
I think
keep working it around, and if you break someone open under the basket?
Pray for a good. There it is.
There it is. Zabriskie under the basket. They'll kick it back outside.
Nothing there. Bring it back out. Very good.
Hartman drives and scores.
That young lady is on fire offensively this half.
She is only a freshman, really playing well. 21-14 as the Lady Foresters have the lead with the final 18 seconds ticking away. And, oh boy, Wilder almost lost it. They're looking for Gabriel coming down the lane. Knocked away by the Lady Foresters.
They got a little sloppy with the ball. And what happened was when they lost the ball, the Forest City defense overplayed, and the girl got by them and lost the ball again going down the lane. She was wide open.
Gabriel to put the ball in play. And the pass will go to Adams. She will fire up the shot. It rims out. 8 seconds on the clock. Jump ball. And the Lady Foresters will have the possession with 6.9 seconds left to play, first half.
You got to get the ball in, get going down the court. You're not getting that much time, but they can get it to the middle.
Well, here come the Lady Foresters. 3 seconds left. Hartman looking for McGraw. Can't get the shot off at the buzzer.
As soon as Mountain View had the girl with the ball turn, that's going to take at least 2 or 3 seconds off the clock, and they played that pretty well.
It is halftime here at the Julius Przewski Gym in today's Lackawanna League Division IV girls basketball matchup, with the Lady Foresters leading the Lady Eagles 21-14 on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
Enjoy the feel of deep, rich luxury. Get the drama of radiant color and experience the timeless beauty, comfort, and durability of carpeting from Tom's Floor Shop in Childs. Tom's Floor Shop offers a large selection of hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and carpeting on display in their showroom. Rely on Tom's Floor Shop for expert installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin. At Tom's Floor Shop, Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7. Here's great news from Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale that can save you money and make shopping for your prescriptions more convenient. Figlamini now has an $8.95 generic drug plan and free local delivery. Figlamini offers diabetic shoes, lift chairs, and home health supplies. That's what sets Figlamini apart from the chains. Locally owned and trusted since 1929. Stop in and see the difference for yourself at Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale, where you're not just a number, you're family. Improve the appearance of your property with the help of Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale. Nick's Excavating and Paving provides the highest quality service in residential and commercial excavating, paving and seal coating, demolition, land clearing, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Nick's Excavating and Paving also delivers sand, stone, topsoil, and mulch. For prompt professional service, call Nick's Excavating and Paving Carbondale. You're ready for the big game, but how about your car? As you travel through downtown Carbondale, look for the classic yellow, blue, and red Sunoco sign. Drive in and fill up with the fuel of choice from Main Street Sunoco and get the finest performance from your car. At Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale, prompt, courteous service is always assured. Congratulations to our local athletes and coaches for their hard work and dedication from the staff and management of Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale. Looking for great prices and special offers on top quality parts and accessories? You'll find them at Napa Auto Parts. Visit Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale for great savings while supplies last. Only at Napa. Stop in and see Glenn, Garth, and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale, your know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Now, back to more action with Glenn and Steve on Adams Cable High School basketball.
Welcome back to the Julius Przewski Gym for Lackawanna League Division IV girls basketball, with the Lady Foresters leading the Mountain View Lady Eagles 21-14. Glenn, second half about to get underway, and for the Forest City Lady Foresters, played better in the second quarter, outscoring Mountain View 15-6.
Yes, they did, Steve. And Mackenzie Hartman's having a night. She's on fire. She has 5 field goals, 5 two-point field goals. She has a 3, and she is 2 for 2 from the foul line. She has 15 points. Caitlin Zabriskie has 2 field goals for 4. Kendra Bendick has 1 field goal for 2. For Mountain View, McKenna Whitaker's got 1 field goal and 2 foul shots for 4. Adriana Gabriel has 2 field goals and 3 for 4 from the foul line for 7. And Lucy Adams had a long 3-pointer for her only goal. So that's 14 points for Mountain View. I look for Mountain View to come out and put some more pressure on Forest City like they did in the first half. Maybe change some defenses, maybe play some man-to-man. If for Forest City, they have to maintain their composure, get the ball down court, set up their offense, move the ball around. They've been getting some open shots, and if they continue to do that, they could break this thing open early.
Here we go with third quarter action in Forest City as the Mountain View Lady Eagles trail 21-14, and they will inbound the basketball at center court. Now here is Gabriel coming near side. It's Adams with the bounce pass. Whitaker.
Wide open. Nice back door.
Perfect pass to Samantha Jones for the bucket.
Nice backdoor play.
21-16. Now the full court pressure applied by the Mountain View Lady Eagles.
Knows how to get the ball in the middle, Steve, and everything breaks right down.
And on the right side, Anna Congdon on a drive to the basket. Had it knocked away.
Good defense by Samantha Jones on that play. And I got a little piece of that as she went to the basket.
Hartman on the inbound. Outside shot won't fall. And they'll go back on that left side, cross court. And it will be McGraw giving it to Hartman with an open look. Misfires. Gets her own rebound and the putback. The 5'5" freshman Mackenzie Hartman scores, and it's 23-16 the Lady Foresters. That's her 17th point of the night as Lucy Adams has a 3-point attempt rimming out, and back they go to Hartman with the basketball on the left wing. So the Lady Foresters now with the lead, and they will go to work in their half-court set. McGraw will fire the pass, and Hartman now from the left baseline misses.
I think she just forced that up a little too soon, a little too deep on that play. I don't think she was ready to shoot it.
Gabriel with the basketball and the pull-up jumper. That was pretty. Ariana Gabriel, 5'3" senior, knocks down a deuce, 23-18. As Mountain View is right in the ball game. Hartman will fire the pass, and they'll go inside out, and a foul under the basket.
I don't know if Mountain View can handle Kendra Bendick one-on-one in the post. She gets set in the post. She gets nice position. And if the girl's behind her, you got to give her the ball.
Lady Foresters by 5, 23-18. Bendick will take the inbound pass, and Hartman will fire up the shot. Off the mark, she gets her own rebound. The putback, no good. Good battle for the ball, and the follow-up off the turnaround by Bendick, not there. Gabriel with the rebound, and Gabriel, between a couple of defenders, lost the basketball. Fast break is on for the Lady Foresters. Here's Anna Congdon with a pull-up and knocks it down.
There you go. You can't go to the basket. Pull up and take that 8-foot jump shot. That's a good shot.
25-18, the Lady Foresters. 5.5 minutes to play, third quarter. Great to have you on board tonight for high school basketball here on Channel 7. And the Mountain View Lady Eagles looking inside, had it taken away by Hartman. And Forest City will reset its offense as Zimbrisky almost lost it.
There's a good look.
Beautiful pass to Bendick. She fires up the shot from under the basket and draws the foul.
Exactly, under the basket. All she should have done, just stopped, took that little 3-foot jump shot, no problem. She got lucky. She got bailed out with the foul.
Third personal foul on Tori Wilder. Team's second, and the free throw by Bendick is off the mark. Kendra Bendick is an 80% free throw shooter this season. And this one rolls off the iron, no good. And the Lady Foresters keep it going. Another shot by Bendick. This time it won't fall. Lucy Adams with a big rebound for Mountain View. In transition, the Mountain View Lady Eagles battling for it. And let's see who will have the basketball. I believe Mountain View will have the possession. McKenna Whitaker will put the ball in play.
A lot of bodies flying around in front of us, Steve. They're playing hard. They're playing hard.
A lot of hustle out on the floor tonight. Wilder will give it up. Whitaker will fire up a three off the front of the rim. No good. Wilder keeps it going. And this
good move.
is a drive by Whitaker. Didn't get it to fall. Here's Bendick with the basketball coming across midcourt. She'll flip it to McGraw. Hartman in the right corner will reset the offense. 25-18, Lady Foresters. As we near 4 minutes to play, third quarter.
Okay, Mountain View's in a man-to-man. Forest City's got to run their man-to-man offense here.
Hartman in the corner. Zimbrisky fires it out. Anna Congdon back over to Hartman off the drive and is fouled on the play.
She is determined tonight.
Boy,
doing a great job for a freshman.
Really, what a night she's having. Back on the stripe, 61% free throw shooter with the Lady Foresters up by 7, 25-18. And this shot is off the mark. Lady Foresters as a team shooting at 63%. And the 5'5" freshman with the second shot, it's all net. 26-18, and Tom Rudzinski wants a timeout with 4 minutes and 5 seconds to play. Third quarter, and the Lady Foresters leading it 26-18 on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale. Keep your vehicle running safe and efficiently with complete automotive care by Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, Brooklyn Street, Carbondale. You can rely on Jerry's for minor repairs, wheel alignment, Pennsylvania safety inspection and emissions testing, brake service, oil changes, computer diagnostics, and brand name tires for a smooth ride. Stop in and see Jerry. Call 282-TIRE or visit their website, jerrystire@gmail.com. Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, Brooklyn Street, Carbondale.
Now, more high school basketball courtside with Glenn and Steve here on Channel 7.
4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining, third quarter, and the Lady Foresters lead the Lady Eagles by the score of 26-18. And right now, the Mountain View Lady Eagles will inbound the basketball and bring it the length of the court. And here they come. Erica Freely will bounce pass near side. Gabriel with an open look, knocks down a three.
Yeah, another nice Erica Freely in for another assist again. When she comes in, she makes something happen.
And the lead is down to 5 for the Lady Foresters. And right now, Madison McGraw with the basketball, giving it up. Hartman right to the hoop, lays it up, and it's good. 28-21 Forest City. Gabriel surveys the defense. Freely on the left wing. Freely between a couple of defenders was looking to dish off, and
we got
call
this
for
one,
traveling.
Steve.
Here comes Glenn. We're usually good for one or two. One or two a game.
Usually it hits the equipment.
Yeah, that's what happened in the junior varsity game. Nearing 3 minutes to play, third quarter. Lady Foresters go to work. Here's Hartman. McGraw with a long three. This one won't fall. Bendick battles for the rebound, but it's taken away by Gabriel. Here's Gabriel on the break, right to the basket with the layup. Ariana Gabriel, the 5'3" senior, coast to coast, and it's a 28-23 ball game as the Lady Eagles answer with a field goal, and we'll go to a break and return with more high school basketball after this timeout on Adams Cable Channel 7.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale.
2 minutes and 39 seconds left to play, third quarter, 28-23. The Lady Foresters in Brisky had her pocket picked. Here is Erica Freely with the basketball across midcourt. Near side, Whitaker will fire up the shot and knocks down a three.
Here come the Lady Eagles.
McKenna Whitaker, the 5'4" senior, makes it a 2-point game as she drains a three. And now the Lady Foresters, clinging to the lead, will go to work. And they fire the pass out to Emily Lewis. Her shot is off the mark. McGraw will launch a three. Won't fall, and the rebound by Tori Wilder. Chance for Mountain View here to tie or take the lead. From the outside, this shot is off the mark by Whitaker. And the putback and a traveling violation called on Erica Freely.
Nice rebound, but instead of putting the ball to the floor one time, she would have had a nice strong layup. She committed to turnover. She lost her balance, basically what happened.
Well, good ball game right now, Glenn. 2-point game, 28-26, the Lady Foresters with 1:40 remaining third quarter. Kendra Bendick will fire the pass to Hartman. She'll give it up. It's McGraw way out in three-point land. And the Lady Foresters right here with Bendick on a drive to the basket, scores with a left hand.
Boy, she needed that. She needs to get going here.
30-26 as It's coast to coast for Whitaker. She hit the deck. And on the fast break, Zimbrisky with the layup and misses. And I think Whitaker may be shaken up, Glenn. She's looks like she's going to be coming to.
She's grabbing her knee.
Comes over in front of the Mountain View bench. 30-26 your score, and Caitlin Zimbrisky on the stripe knocks it down, a 59% free throw shooter. Second personal foul on Erica Freely in the team's fourth. Now Lucy Adams checks into the lineup as Zimbrisky will have another free throw toss on the way, and this one is all net. 2 in a row for Caitlin Zimbrisky. 32-26, the Lady Foresters. Freely and Burney with the outside shot. Kaylin Burney misfires, and Bendick will bring it across midcourt with under a minute left. Hartman and company to set it up. McGraw guarded by Burney. And McGraw right to the basket, missed the layup, didn't get the roll. Jump ball. Lady Foresters will keep it.
Good move by McGraw to the basket. She was probably a half a step short, and so consequently her layup was a little short of the rim.
Paige Spencer will check out of the Mountain View lineup. Ariana Gabriel is back in. And a pass intended for Lucy Adams. She'll bring it the length of the court and draws the foul.
That was a good foul. Make her go to the line. It was a hard foul, but it wasn't a dirty foul by no means. She hits her strong. Make her make the 2 foul shots.
Personal foul called on Kendra Bendick, her first, and the team's first. And the free throw is off the mark by Lucy Adams, 5'7" junior forward.
That's a good foul because she had none anyway. So she, and what it shows, she saves a point for Forest City.
5-point game, 32-27. The Lady Foresters Lady Foresters were trying to look inside. Ball was loose. Emily Lewis, good job to keep it going.
Play for one. Don't go too soon. That's all.
Clock down to 10 seconds. Hartman with the basketball. Hartman on the wing will fire it to McGraw with 5 seconds on the clock. Shot won't fall. The ball is rebounded by Lucy Adams, and that will bring an end to quarter number 3 here at the Julius Przelski Gym in Forest City with your score. The Lady Foresters 32 and the Lady Eagles 27 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
Enjoy the feel of deep, rich luxury. Get the drama of radiant color and experience the timeless beauty, comfort, and durability of carpeting from Tom's Floor Shop in Childs. Tom's Floor Shop offers a large selection of hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and carpeting on display in their showroom. Rely on Tom's Floor Shop for expert installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop. Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs. Now back to the gym for more Adams Cable High School basketball.
8 minutes left in this Lackawanna League Division IV girls basketball matchup with the Lady Foresters leading the Lady Eagles of Mountain View 32-27. Big third quarter for Mountain View as they picked up the pace, Glenn, in that third, outscoring Forest City 13-11.
Well, they did. They hit a couple long threes there in that half. But Forest City weathered that storm a little bit, and they still have the 5-point lead. But it was close. They cut it down right to 2, and they weathered that first run out from Mountain View. Now they got to play some defense. Try to run the floor a little bit better and get some points on the board.
Gabriel to Freely with the outside shot off the mark. Adams going for the save, couldn't collect it, and it will be the Lady Foresters' ball as they will inbound and bring it the length of the court.
Well, they don't hesitate, Mountain View. That's up it goes. You got to get that zone moving a little bit before you take those shots.
Here's McGraw to work the offense. Bendick will fire the pass back to McGraw to set it up.
That's just travel. She hopped.
Turnover by the Lady Foresters. Here come the Lady Eagles of Mountain View. Trailing by 5, Gabriel and Freely. Adams. Some movement now in the offense for the Mountain View Lady Eagles, and the outside shot by Freely off the mark. And a foul called on the Mountain View. Lucy Adams whistled for her second personal foul, 5th team foul. Zimbriski on the inbound. McGraw puts on the brakes. McGraw and Zimbriski breaking the press. And the Lady Foresters. Zimbriski almost lost it. Good job to keep the basketball, and they'll reset the offense. Hartman, who is having a big night, looking to get open on that right side. Hartman will drive, lost the basketball. Gabriel with the save for Mountain View. In transition, here is Whitaker back to Freely. Missed the layup, and Emily Lewis clears the boards for the Lady Foresters.
Okay, slow it down. Get your offense set up, Forest City.
Lady Foresters up by 5 with Lewis going to work. Bendick.
Oh, she wide open.
Boy.
Ooh, missed her.
Yeah.
Mrs. Zimbriski wide underneath the basket. Missed her.
Bendick had an open shot as Zimbriski in traffic takes the ball to the basket and is fouled. Tori Wilder.
That's her 4th.
Called for her 4th personal foul.
Boy, I tell you, Zimbriski got, again, she had bailed out that time with that foul because there was really no place to go.
Yeah, a lot of traffic under the basket. Now the Lady Foresters with 6 minutes and 21 seconds to play, 4th quarter. Inbound to Bendick, and she scores.
Too easy. Too easy. She faked going back out, came back inside hard, and wide open.
Lucy Adams with an outside jump shot.
Oh, good box out by
Zimbriski.
Caitlin Zimbriski that time. Excellent.
And a big
box out.
rebound on the fast break. Here is Hartman looking for a screen. Wide open. This is McGraw from downtown. And the lead is 10 for the Lady Foresters, 37-27. Whitaker thought about it. Gabriel will launch the shot and knocks it down.
There's a young lady right now who's having a game for herself too, Steve. She had 7 points at halftime. She's got 10 this half, 17.
Wow, big night for Gabriel, and right now it is 37-30.
They are missing the girl underneath, coming off that side screen. They're wide open under the basket.
And the Lady Foresters in their half-court offense with Hartman giving it up. And this will be Bendick with an outside jump shot. She misfires, and we have a whistle. Madison McGraw called for her first personal foul, 2nd team foul, with the Lady Foresters up by 7, 37-30. Here is Gabriel firing the pass over to Freely, and Gabriel covered by Anna Congdon. Gabriel will launch another outside shot.
As soon as I let it go, that was in.
Three-pointer, 37-33, and there's a timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here. And thank all of our fine sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. By Figlamini Drugstore, locally owned and trusted since 1929. Nick's Excavating and Paving, Main Street, Sunoco. By your local Napa Auto Parts store, Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale. Jerry's Tire and Auto Service. Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale. Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street Childs, and NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, and of course, the starting lineups presented tonight by the Roselle Department Store. So, Glenn, close game, 37-33 with 4:51 left to play here in the fourth quarter.
Well, now, Forest City went up 10, and just as quick as they went up, Gabriel comes down, hits 2 threes. Now it's a 4-point game again. This Ariana Gabriel has she has 20 points. She has 13 in this. And Mackenzie Hartman has 20 also. So it's a Hartman Gabriel game right now.
Wow,
offensively.
this is a great matchup between these two teams. And the Lady Foresters with the 5'5 senior Madison McGraw to work it across midcourt. McGraw giving it up. It is Hartman between a couple of defenders, right to the basket and draws the foul. While we have the opportunity, I'd like to thank Athletic Director here at Forest City, Brian Durkin, and of course Ken Smith, who always gets us set up with our broadcast table. Glenn, Ken does a great job, and we thank him. He's always very good to us. Thank you, Ken. Good job.
He's always here whenever we need him.
Yes,
Last year we
sir.
needed him big time when we had to change gyms.
Yeah, he's always right here for us. Gets us set up with our broadcast line, and shot by Caitlin Zimbrisky was good. 38-33. The Lady Foresters.
No.
That's a turnover by Mountain View. And Ken Smith ends up with the basketball. Shoot it, Ken.
Shoot it, Ken. Shoot it.
38-33 as Zimbrisky will put the ball in play right near center court. Mackenzie Hartman with a left-hand dribble. Bounce passing in the corner.
Oh, there's the move underneath.
Bendick off the turnaround. Didn't get it to fall. And a big rebound by Samantha Jones of Mountain View. Down they go, looking for
Good
Paige
defense.
Spencer.
Good defense on Forest City's part because she was wide open underneath the basket.
Nope. Spencer will check out of the lineup. Lucy Adams, the 5'7 junior forward, checks back in. Samantha Jones to inbound for Mountain View. Jones looking, and they get it into Whitaker. Whitaker cut off by the defense of Forest City. Great job by Caitlin Zimbrisky. And here comes the basketball once again, Glenn. Everybody's getting a shot at the basketball tonight. Now, Freely.
Do you have any eligibility left, Steve?
Never did. Never had any. Freely on the run. Banks it off the glass. How about that by the 5'2 freshman guard, Erica Freely, to make it a 3-point game, 38-35.
She puts a little spark in Mountain View.
Yes, sir.
With
she
her
is
hustle.
a catalyst. No doubt about it. Now Mountain View playing some pretty tight defense with 3.5 minutes to play here in the fourth. Kendra Bendick fires it to McGraw. Hartman. Hartman will give it up, and Zimbrisky with an open look knocks down the shot. 40-35 as the Lady Foresters.
Forest City's running that flex offense when you're down screen and whoa!
Hey, how about that? McKenna Whitaker for 3.
They're running that flex where you screen down, screen across, and they're getting open.
And
they
the
got to
lead
come down
is
here.
down to 2
They
got to
come down this
Foresters.
end and play a little bit of defense.
McGraw to work one-on-one against Gabriel. Gabriel right there with the defense. And they'll float a pass to Bendick. Hartman right now, and McGraw to set it up. As we have exactly 2.5 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. This has been a great ball game as McGraw drives to the basket, forces it up, and is fouled on the play. Madison McGraw on the free throw line for the Lady Foresters. McGraw, a 61% free throw shooters, with Forest City leading by 2, 40-38. Boy, it got awfully quiet in the gym. Remember the days when you'd be in a gym and a person would be on the free throw line, you couldn't hear yourself think. But of course, a very sparse crowd here tonight due to, as McGraw hits the second free throw, due to the fact that the Forest City boys are on the road playing at Mountain View tonight. Gabriel gave it up, and Lucy Adams called for a traveling violation.
Okay, Forest City's got to come down, look for a good shot, get the ball in the hands of their scorers, be patient, run some time off the clock.
3-point lead for the Lady Foresters, 41-38. Zimbrisky will take control, along with Anna Congdon. Bendick.
You don't want her to stay out there with the ball too long. You want to get her inside.
Now here is Hartman with the ball. Zimbrisky will bounce pass it. Anna Congdon goes baseline. Using up a lot of time off the clock. There's a reach-in on Mountain View. Samantha Jones going after the basketball.
1-1.
Second personal on Samantha Jones, and the 9th team foul. Paige Spencer will check into the Mountain View lineup. Jones will come to the bench. Kaylin Zimbrisky on the free throw line for the Lady Foresters with big free throws, and this one's off the mark, no good. Bendick with the big rebound to give the Lady Foresters the possession with 1:30 left. 41-38. Now, Glenn, how far do you go here before you start to foul?
Well, you're only one possession away, so there's no need to foul yet. There's plenty of time.
And McGraw will work it out near the center court circle. Minute 9 on the clock, and there's the foul committed by Mountain View.
Yeah, double bonus now. 2 shots for Forest City every time they get fouled. Big fouls now.
Gabriel called for the personal foul, and McGraw on the stripe, with the Lady Foresters leading 41-38. It's a 4-point game. McGraw, the 5'5" senior, hits 2. 5-point lead for the Lady Foresters, 43-38 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Welcome back to Forest City, and the final minute and 8 seconds left in this Lackawanna League Division IV girls basketball matchup, with the Lady Foresters leading Mountain View 43-38. Both teams have played on even terms here in the fourth quarter, both scoring 11 apiece, Glenn.
Well, if you're Forest City now, you have to go out and play Whitaker and Gabriel from outside, because between them they have 5 threes. All right, now if you're Mountain View, if you don't score, if you score, you're going to probably press. All right, if you don't score, you're going to have to probably look for the steal. You don't get the steal quickly, you're going to have to probably start fouling.
Here is Gabriel.
Forest City went into a man-to-man now, so they're going to take away the 3 most likely.
Near side, Whitaker.
Oh,
going
good
to the
steal.
basket.
Good steal by
away.
McGraw.
McGraw with the basketball off the steal. 51 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. McGraw goes in the corner. It's Bendick going cross court. Ball is loose and Mountain View gets it back. Down they go to Whitaker. Whitaker right to the basket. Didn't get it. Everybody battles. No whistle.
No,
There's
that
the
was
jump ball.
that wasn't a. I don't think she. I think she just forced that shot in there, dropped her shoulder and forced the shot, looking for the foul.
43-38. Lady Foresters and Zimbrisky getting the ball into Hartman. And Freely will commit the personal foul. .31 seconds left as both teams will walk the length of the court, and Hartman will be on the free throw line.
Then they called. Nobody went to the foul.
Yeah, there's the call. Mackenzie Hartman on the stripe for the Lady Foresters, leading 43-38. .55 freshman guard with the second shot, and this one is all net. 44-38.
3-possession game, possibly 2 out of 3.
Here is Freely with an open look. Short on the jump shot. Freely gets the ball back. They have to score quickly. Clock down to 19 seconds. Gabriel going to drive to the basket. Lays it off the glass. No good. Freely still in there battling. Hits the deck, and Mountain View will have the possession with 10.8 seconds.
Steve, totally impressed with the play of Erica Freely out there, who has inspired this Mountain View team with her hustle. Defensive play on Hartman this quarter.
Gabriel looking. They get the pass into Whitaker. 8 seconds on the clock. She fires up the shot, and Congdon collects the carom. Hartman will just hang on to the basketball at center court, and that will do it. The Lady Foresters win it tonight over the Lady Eagles of Mountain View by the score of 44-38. Both teams hustled throughout this ball game, and congratulations to the Lady Foresters as they improved their overall mark to 8 wins and 9 losses. They are now 3 wins and no losses in Division 4 in the second half. And for the Mountain View Lady Eagles overall, their record now stands at 4 wins and 14 losses, and they are 1-3 in second half play in Division 4. So good luck to the Mountain View Lady Eagles as their next ball game they will be home against Blue Ridge, and good luck to the Lady Foresters as they will take on Riverside.
Well, Steve, it was a Mackenzie Hartman first half against an Ariana Gabriel in the second half from Mountain View. 2 good offensive performances. You had Caitlin Zimbrisky coming up with some big plays. They couldn't get Kendra Bendick going today because Mountain View played her very, very well on defense. And you had McKenna Whitaker with a couple threes, and she had 10 points in the game for Mountain View. But again, coming off the bench, I believe you said she's a freshman, Erica Freely. It was a spark plug for Mountain View, coming off both defensively and hustle, and had one field goal. But Mountain View made their runs. Forest City answered the call, and therefore Forest City came up with the big win. A tough win, but a big win.
Well, they have to keep winning if they want to have a showdown with the Montrose Lady Meteors, and the Lady Foresters win it here tonight by the score of 44-38. So that is going to wrap it up. Glenn, one more to go. One more game coming up on February 11th. We will be at the Pete Taronis Gym for girls high school basketball between the Carbondale area Chargerettes and the Lakeland Lady Chiefs.
Well, Steve, that's good. That's always a big game. Carbondale will be looking to knock off Lakeland and hopefully have end their season in a good way. This time of the year, Steve, love it. Closer we get to the end of the season, the more exciting basketball becomes, and then the playoffs start. We love to go traveling all over the state to watch basketball, both boys and girls. It's coming quickly. It's coming soon. And, of course, as we always say, right after it, the grass turns green.
Yeah, and the golf clubs come out, right? That's what you're looking for.
Is that what that is? That's all about. Oh, okay.
And that is going to wrap it up for girls high school basketball tonight. Thank you for joining us. For Nick Homick and Glenn Muskowski, I'm Steve Young. Till next time, so long from the Julius Przelsky Gym.
This Adams Cable Sports presentation of high school basketball between the Forest City Lady Foresters and the Mountain View Lady Eagles was brought to you by Adams Cable Service and by the following Carbondale sponsors. Piclamini Drugstore, locally owned and trusted since 1929. Nick's Excavating and Paving. Main Street, Sunoco. By your local Napa Auto Parts store, Tonkin Auto Supply. Jerry's Tire and Auto Service. Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center. Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street, Childs. NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6, Mayfield. Your starting lineups are presented by Roselle Department Store. Don't miss the season finale of high school basketball, Wednesday, February 11th, when the Carbondale area Chargerettes host the Lakeland Lady Chiefs here on Adams Cable Channel 7.